There we go. There's fish on. There's a fish on. There we go. There's another fish on. That's another decent one, guys. No freaking way, y'all. Look at this. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another truck topper camping series where we are spending an entire week in the back of our new truck topper bed. But I have yet to catch a peacock bass. So my goal is to come here, catch a peacock bass, new species for 2023. And if we catch one, we're gonna go try to do a catch and cook on it on a tailgate, just like we've been doing. That's enough talking. Let's get to fishing. It's right down here in the middle. Had a little pop off. There we go. There's fish on. There's a fish on. Of course, it's a largemouth bass. We need peacocks right here, guys, not largies. Not looking for the largies. We are looking for the peacocks. Y'all check him out. Little largemouth bass. Now, you might be asking yourself why I'm not saying this is the first largemouth bass of 2023. There's a perfectly good reason for that. We went over to our buddy RJ's house, who is a subscriber of the channel, last night, and y'all check out what happened. All right, so as you guys can see right here, I did not have my audio working for this catch, but I did catch like a nice 2.5 pound largemouth bass in order to start the year off on a largemouth bass front. So not a bad first bass whatsoever. I wish I'd have had audio for it, but man, this was a cool catch to score over at RJ's place. Huge shout out to him. As you guys can see right here, RJ actually landed a snakehead while I was standing right beside him. That definitely would have helped out with the 50 species this year, but just wasn't able to put it together and put one on the bank, but did catch that nice largemouth. But now let's jump back over to the peacock bass fishing. Guys, this iguana over here, I don't know if y'all can see him on camera. He's laying right over there in that corner. He's really freaking me out because he's literally just sitting there like looking over here. I don't know what is going on with him. I've never seen one just not run. Can iguanas be rabid? Like, is that a thing? Fish, bait's getting real nervous down there, y'all. I'm pretty sure if we catch a peacock bass today, we're gonna take him, we're gonna do a tailgate catch and cook with him. There we go, that's fish on. Speaking of that, this might be our first, don't break me off, buddy. Come on now. Oh yeah, that's definitely a peacock. Definitely a big, nice peacock, guys. We do have the scale with us today too. Simmer. Guys, that's a nice peacock bass right there. Heck yeah, y'all check him out. That just might be a new PB. Didn't have my chesty rolling, of course. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. Simmer. Oh yeah. It's a good fish. That's a good fish, y'all. We're gonna get a scale and weigh this dude. This is probably gonna be the one we take home and eat. Y'all, get a look at that big old peacock bass right there. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you come here for right there, y'all. Roll that tail out so they can see you, buddy. Beautiful little peacock bass. Not little. That's a big one. We're gonna get a measurement on him. He is a male. You can tell by the big bump on his head, but I don't know if y'all can see that or not. 3 pound, 5 ounce. Peacock bass, man, what a beautiful fish. My gosh, man, we are having some good firsts this year. It's gonna be our first peacock bass of 2023 right there, y'all. Let's get this dude on ice. That was 100% my PB peacock bass, y'all. 3 pounds, 5 ounces. First peacock of 2023. Let's freaking go, y'all. Y'all, I'm so pumped to have caught that fish. You have no idea. I wish my my chesty had been on, but that's okay. Not a huge deal, but I know you guys were able to see the fight from up there, but I really like this third person view when I'm fishing here, because you're already kind of looking down on the fish. We might be getting ready to get picked up again, guys. Did he get eaten? No, he just got feisty. But when you're looking, like, I'm about probably 10 foot above the water still, even where I'm at. That camera's like 25 foot above the water. It gives you a really nice view when you're pulling these fish. And so I really wish I had that on my chesty, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure we're gonna catch another one here. There we go, there's another fish on. That's another decent one, guys. Definitely another decent one. Keep pressure on him. I must have my drag really, really tight. Yeah, that's another good peacock bass, guys. Another really good peacock bass. Heck yeah. Simmer, buddy, simmer. Peacock bass number 2 on the day. Another really, really pretty South Florida peacock bass. Man, I love these things. That little orange on the bottom of them, they're just such a beautiful fish. We're just keeping the one because it's just me on this trip, so. And that dude's in the cooler, so see you, bud. He gone. Like, this dude's making me nervous. Like, I don't know if maybe like I shot his brother at some point with a slingshot and he remembers me. He's definitely not giving me the good feelings right now, though. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I did not bring the slingshot with me. I've heard of people lassoing iguanas with a rod and reel. I've never done that, but maybe today's to give it a try. The day to give it a try. Because this dude is not moving. He's not dead, because I've seen his head moving up and down. At first, I thought maybe he was dead, but he's not dead. He's got his head bobbing up and down. He is just not going anywhere. So he might be hurt, or I'm not sure what it is, but we might try to lasso that dude here in a minute. Oh, guys, we're fish on. That must have been immediate, y'all. I'm talking immediate. Oh, that's a largie. That is 100% a largie, the way he's jumping. That was immediate, guys. He ate that shiner so flipping fast. I did not even realize we had a fish on. Heck yeah. And they in here. I wonder what Eugene would do if he caught a peacock bass. Maybe I ought to go wake him up, but he don't normally wake up till about, 3:30 in the afternoon, so he might be grumpy if I try to get him out of bed right now. But that's a fish on. Oh, guys, whatever that was, he broke me clean off. Guys, all I'm using today are these little Mustad 1.0 live bait hooks. This is what I usually use when I come down here and fish with live shiners. They seem to do the trick. They're plenty strong enough, but they don't seem to be a big enough profile to upset the fish or keep them from biting. Tying it onto 15-pound leader, which I think might be a little bit light, but these peacock bass do seem to be a little leader shy sometimes, so I try to go as light as I can. 10-pound is definitely too light, but I'm hoping that the 15-pound will be okay. I did just get broke off there, but he broke me off on my braid, which was 20-pound, which tells me he broke me off because of structure, not because of my leader size. So, guys, we are fish on again. Are you kidding me right now? I tied on the artificial so that I could mess around with that for a minute, and then I ended up catching 2 fish like back to back. This one might not be too bad, guys. Wow, that's another peacock. Oh, that's a good peacock bass, man. That is a good peacock bass, guys. Peacock number 3 on the day. None of them have been quite as big as that first one, but all of them have been pretty decent size. Another pretty little South Florida peacock bass. I'm not bringing him up there. He's a little too small to be hiking up that hill, but y'all check him out right there. No, it's hard to see him, but there we go. There's some good light. All right, buddy, quit. Let's get this dude back. see you, man. But before we go, my curiosity's got the best of me. This dude still has not moved. I've got to go over here and see what's going on with this little iguana. I've heard of people doing this, but I've never seen it done before. So I don't even know if I'm doing it right. And I don't know if he's hurt or what the deal is, but he's not really moving. I got him that time, guys. No freaking way. No way. Y'all, I just lassoed this freaking giant iguana. Are you kidding me? No freaking way, y'all. Look at this. Y'all, there is no way that just freaking happened. Are you kidding me? We just lassoed a giant male iguana. Y'all, are you serious right now? All right, we're gonna dispatch this dude real quick. Y'all, guess who just freaking lassoed this giant male iguana? This guy right here. I cannot believe that. Are you crazy? Well, that was a wild morning of fishing and roping. Not mad about it whatsoever. Caught 3 nice peacock bass, caught the 2 largemouths here, and then caught that 2.5 pound largemouth over at RJ's place last night. Another shout out to RJ for allowing us to come over and fish at his place. But now we're gonna go find us a park. We're gonna set up the stuff. We're gonna do a tailgate catch and cook with a peacock bass. We're gonna see how it tastes. Let's go. All right, y'all, made it back to Pensacola. I wanted to do the peacock bass catch and cook back here at home because I really wanted to fry this fish up. I'd had a couple different fish blackened and I didn't want to blacken this one, so I wanted to bring him back home. I've never eaten peacock bass before, so this is going to be very interesting. I can already tell you it's got really, really white meat. That's not bad at all. And when you have a good sharp knife, like these Smith Consumer knives, that fillet just comes right off. I'm gonna cut that belly meat off there. All right, guys, so we did clean the peacock bass at the house, but I still wanted to continue this tailgate catch and cook series. So I brought a piece of the peacock bass out to a local spot here in Pensacola, and we are going to fry it up right here on the tailgate of the old Silverado Hotel. Now, a couple people picked up on the name that I kind of dropped down there. I didn't really like make a big deal out of it, but we have named this vehicle the Silverado Hotel. And I know there's a lot of noise going on. They're kind of working on the port over there, so I apologize for the background noise, but I really wanted to do this tailgate style. So let's get the old burner fired up here and see about getting this fish cooked up. And the reason I didn't cook this on the road is because I wanted to fry it. I know any other bass that I have, I really like it fried, so I'm thinking that like peacock bass is not going to be any exception to that. So I really wanted to fry it, and I didn't want to go out and have to buy fish fry and all that kind of stuff while I was on the road when I've got all that stuff at the house. So it just made the most sense to cook this up at the house and put it at the end of this video. All right. So we got our peacock bass fillet here. Let me get it coated up with some fish fry real good. And I did only bring one of them because Sarah did want me to save one of those fillets for her. I may have should have brought a bigger skillet though, I'm not sure. All right. Get our fillet picked up. Get him put in the skillet. I almost brought too small of a skillet. I knew that was a big peacock bass, but I may have underestimated just a little bit how big he was. Oh God, that's gonna be good. That's a good looking piece of fish right there. I'm shocked at how big this fillet was, which I mean, it was a big fish. I mean, A 3.5 pound fish is decent size. And as I told you guys while I was cleaning this, normally I would not eat a PB. But in this situation, I just wasn't sure if I was going to catch any more. The bite had been pretty slow that morning, and I just wanted to make sure that I had one to do a catch and cook with. So as it was cooking, I probably should have cut it down a little bit, cooked it maybe a little slower, but that'll work, y'all. That is a good looking piece of fish right there. We're gonna grab our fork, clean it off real quick, and we're gonna give this a shot. We're gonna let it cool off just a little bit first though. All right, moment of truth on the peacock bass. Let's see what we got here. Smells good. Oh man, that's solid, guys. That is solid. Holy smokes. Like it, I don't even know how to describe this. It doesn't have a fishy taste, which you guys know. And I get comments all the time. They're like, well, why are you eating fish if you don't want a fishy taste? I'm just not big on like a gamey fish taste. And this doesn't have it at all. Like this right here is unbelievable. Like I'm blown away at how good this is. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this is not really what I was expecting at all. Because sometimes you can get a freshwater fish and it'll have almost like a dirty taste to it. And I know that sounds like crazy, but it does. It's almost like if it's in mud, and especially out of a canal like that or something like that. And I'm not getting any of that whatsoever with this peacock bass. Like it tastes like a really, really good saltwater fish. And they're not. They're freshwater fish. That was a freshwater canal. And that's solid. Y'all, I'll eat peacock bass all day, every day. I'm gonna sit here and finish this off, guys. I truly hope you enjoyed this video. I appreciate you guys being along for the ride in the old Silverado Hotel. We got a couple videos left coming from this series, so make sure if you've not hit that subscribe button, you are subscribed to the Cameraman Ron channel. Make sure you get your notification bell turned on, and as always, make sure you find a way to make somebody smile today. You never know, it just might change the world. We'll see y'all on the next one.